What up? What up? What up?
All right.
How you doing, guys?
Season 2, episode 14. We got Carl from Sachmoe Exotics. How's it going, Carl?
Oh, it's going great, man.
Come on.
Sitting here drinking a beer.
Come on.
Got the 666. Come on. Got the homie in the house.
666, sir. Supporting the homie, Nick. Heck yeah.
He said he was going to be
All right,
calling
so
me
I
out
do got a
for
joke for tonight.
Uh-oh. He's going to get you drunk.
Put them tears up in there. He's going to get you back. We got a joke for tonight. We got a top 10 list tonight, and then we'll get into the learning a little bit about Carl. But why do French people eat snails? You know?
Talking like snails, like escargot.
Escargot. Snails. Yeah, like snails. Why do they eat them?
It's a lot like oysters.
Because they don't like fast food. They don't like fast food.
Okay.
Good one.
That's a good one.
They don't like fast food. They like slow food.
That's actually
all right. Who we got out there in the chat? Number 1, you know who it is. It's Dickie Foster. What's up, my dude?
What up, Foster?
Appreciate that support.
Got Mitzi.
I got Mitzi. Get them hearts up.
Look at him.
Yeah, I do mine backwards because I can't do them the other way.
I can't do it right.
Yeah, that's why I do them, because they don't look like hearts. They look like deformed boxes.
Duval.
What up, dude? Appreciate the support. There's Tasha. What's up, Tasha?
What's up,
Thanks
Tasha?
for coming in. Appreciate it. There's Steph. What up, Steph?
What up, Steph?
Our only RWO sister.
Let's go. Brave.
What's up, my dude? Michael. How's it going, Michael?
Yep. She always remembers.
Shauna.
I got green tea in me all the time.
It took me a couple weeks to remember Michael. I ain't gonna remember.
What's up, Shauna?
Down there, we got the old PP Will.
What's
Python
up, Will?
Portal Will. Part of the RWO fam. Was a good dude.
Why aren't you
Ryan?
blue?
What up, Ryan? Who?
What up, Ryan?
Me? Because it's my chat. My chat.
I guess
I
you
won't
can't
be
make
blue.
yourself blue. I didn't realize that. I thought you would be.
Yeah, in your chat, you're not blue either. Second Shed Reptiles. She's kind of new around here, but she's been coming around, and we really appreciate it. So, another thing that I've been doing is if you want to join and be part of this RWO family, we'll put you in the RWO chat, and we're becoming more involved in that. And I'm also offering like a free logo upgrade. If you want to be a part of the family, I will work on your logo and maybe give you something a little better that you like. I mean, maybe you don't like it. Maybe you'll be like, no, this sucks. But maybe you won't. Maybe you'll be like, damn, it's pretty cool. But I just made her logo. She loves it. I thought it was pretty cool. So
come on.
I'm glad it is. Double Dipper. Sachmoe Double Dipper.
Carl's over there. Double Dipper.
There's the homie Nick. The old Nick head.
My redhead Chooch.
Twice.
Sebby.
The Pink Panther himself.
RWO brother there too. Like Sammy's 2%. I mean, many names, but I tell you what, like he is the most genuinely nice person that I've ever met in my life. Like just. The guy will give you the shirt off his back, literally. How many pink shirts are out there? There's hundreds. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna have to buy one.
Can't say enough good stuff about him.
I look good in pink, right?
I look good in pink. What up, Cal? I like Cal. Cal's pretty good dude there too.
Yeah.
Why don't you go give Markham Reptiles a follow over on IG? He's got some interesting white lips and getting some carpets in and stuff. Interesting fella. Got some pretty cool stuff for sure.
Facts.
On down there. Shauna Khan's other one. I appreciate you being here twice. We'll shout you out twice.
Let's go. Use a burner accounts. Anybody got a burner accounts? Use them. Use them, please. We'll take
Use them.
I'll tell you no.
We like the numbers. Chat's popping tonight. I appreciate that for sure. We got the homie Josh. What up, dude?
What up, Josh?
He's like Misfit Jr. The guy beneath the dial. Misfit Gene. We got the Cookie Man. What's up, James B?
What's up, James?
He put out a post the other day that had the Cookie Woman in there. So Miss Cookie was involved. So that's cool. This is one of Carl's people. This Michael here. How do you say that? Maguric? Well, however you say it, go check him out. He's got like all kinds of different animals and stuff. Carl said he's a pretty interesting guy. I'm interested in checking him out. I'm interested in talking to him and trying to get him on the show because we do like the tongue twister. We do like the variety.
Yeah, I'll put a plug in for him. Check him out on Facebook and definitely check him out on Insta both. He's got some pretty cool stuff going on for him.
And you said it was called what, Carl? It's called Third Coast
Exotics. Yeah, it looks just like his icon.
Hell yeah. Come on.
Third Coast. Heck yeah. We got the homie Tommy.
Tommy.
Ewok, as I call him, because I don't do Ewog. It's Ewok mofos. Get it right.
Make it home yet, Tommy? You make it home safely if you did. Obviously in the chats if you did.
It's Adrian again. We've seen you around a couple times. We appreciate your continued support.
Facts.
Real facts. There's another homie, Platinum Morse. What's up, dude?
What?
I've been talking to him a little bit. His name's Michael, too. But he's a good dude.
Come on.
I said this chat is going off the hook tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, there's James Perry. What's up, JNS? James Perry. How's it going? Jody, Emo Exotics.
Yeah. I'm actually going to take a trip at the end of the week. I'm going to go get to meet him face to face, and he said he's going to introduce me to Bear.
Come on.
Red Onion. So,
nice.
Yeah, that's going to be cool.
Red Onion. Nice. Red Onion's got some heat. I'm going to take care of that right now and make him a moderator too, because everybody is cool here. We all get blue. You're blue. I think we're just, no, wait. We got the rat bastard. What's up, Mark? Thanks for coming in. Another one of our RWO brothers. We got the Bud Files. There's a couple more Bud Files. What's up? What up? Trying to get through this. There he is, Third Coast. Look at that. Third Coast. He's all blued up, looking nice. Go check him out. Got some cool stuff.
Facts. Check him out for sure.
All right, now I think we're caught up. Yeah, we're caught up. All caught up. All good.
I'm scrolling through your niggas, so yeah. Pretty sure you got everybody.
Yeah. I got everyone. If I didn't, what's up, y'all? Thanks for coming. This is Let Me Know show.
No.
And now we're going to get into the top 10 list. Oh, I didn't. I missed the Fat Man. What's up, Chris? Sorry. I didn't mean to miss you, buddy. Thanks for coming out. He's been stopping by recently, so we definitely appreciate the support.
Facts.
So, top 10 list tonight. Carl, you've seen the show a couple times, and I just do random top 10 lists. Tonight's top 10 is the top 10 most predatory birds in the United States. So, chat, you're welcome to get some answers out. And Justin, let's get into this. What you got?
I'm gonna go start right off the rip off of Osprey.
Osprey, yeah. Yes, that was one of the ones that I thought was going to hang people up. But yeah, that's number 6 on the list. They're pretty wicked birds because I didn't know what they was, and I started looking into them. They're freaking wicked.
Pretty popular here in Florida, actually. We do see them everywhere.
We've got nests just south of us near Brookville Lake. I'm from Indiana, so Brookville's maybe half hour. You get to the lake. They've got big nests of osprey, And actually, where I work, they have osprey and bald eagles both flying through.
Yep, that's pretty dope.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
So are you? That's what you saying? The bald eagle? Is that your guess?
I was actually going to say
We got it to chat too.
I know the bald.
Oh wait, that's a good one actually. What he said? What did you say? The
bald
red-tailed
eagle is
hawk?
number 10 on the list.
Red-tailed hawk.
Bald eagle's number 10 on the list, and the red-tailed hawk is number 9 on the list. So we got 2 of them off there in one bit.
Come on.
Bald eagle number 9, or number 10, red tail number 9. Kite. That's funny. Okay, so there is an owl on the list. I'll give it to you. It's the great horned owl. It's number 7 on the list.
That's
so,
pretty
Justin,
dope.
we are back to you.
I was kind of
Green line. What's up, my dude, Jay?
Said osprey, said bald eagle, said hawk. Let's see. With like a
mission.
I want to kind of say crow.
Mission likes to play along.
Would a crow be on there?
Crow? No, okay. Crow. So mission, it's the top 10 most predatory birds in the United States.
Just throwing out the wild
look at that.
The kestrel.
The American kestrel is number 5 on the list. So you got the 2 hard ones out of the way. I'm glad we got that one. So good guess, Will. That was one of the harder ones.
There you go. There's some good ones.
Okay, so mission. Peregrine falcon, number 8. You got her, buddy. Peregrine falcon. So we're moving right through. We only got 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Was the raven on
there?
Raven
not on here. No.
Okay.
So Carl, it's on you, buddy.
So this one, a lot of people might not know, but is it a bat hawk?
A bat hawk ain't on here, but you said a type of hawk, and the second type of hawk is on here. I've never really heard of this specific type, but it's called a Cooper's hawk.
Yeah, Cooper's.
So we'll give you credit for the Cooper's hawk. Number 4 on the list.
That's exactly what freaking mission just threw out was Cooper's.
Yeah, Cooper's are pretty vicious.
There's Vance just came in. What's up, brother Vance? I didn't see Cooper's hawk on there.
Who said pigeon? Didn't Nick
pigeon
say
ain't on the list? Come on now. All right, Jay said vulture. Jay threw out vulture. So that is number 2 on the list. It's the turkey vulture. Bit vulture, turkey vulture. I'll give it to you.
Them some big sons of bitches.
So we only got 3 and 1. Yeah, they are. They're pretty big.
We get them all over here. You see my
number 3 is kind of hard.
Blue herring. What about a herring? Is there a herring on there? Blue herring.
There's a northern hare. It's not a herring. It's Harrier. But that's number 3 on the list. You got close, so we'll give it to you. Northern hare is number 3. So there's only the number 1 list on the list, and I don't know. It's a pretty common bird around here. I've talked about this bird. They have nests around here in Bald Eagle State Park, but it's not the bald eagle. It's another kind, but.
So is it a big bird or a little bird?
Just let it go at that.
It's a big bird. It's definitely a big bird.
Oh, it's a big bird. It's a real big bird. It's a real big bird.
Big bird.
Sandhill crane, no. Mockingjay, no. It's not a big bird. It's not big bird, but it is a big bird.
Going Sesame Street in this bitch, you know?
It's not a vulture, not a type of vulture.
Wait, so we said buff eagles, and there's when there are 2 types of eagles on this list?
No, the other eagle hasn't been said. So it's a type of eagle. We got that out. I want to see if someone can get it because it's a pretty common one, and they're bigger than a bald eagle. I think it's the only species. Yes, it is the golden eagle. Yep, number 1, the golden eagle.
Yeah,
and
those aren't around here.
Are vicious. Up here,
they're not around
up
here.
We got a Bald Eagle State Park. That's what it's called. Yeah. Well, they put an eagle sanctuary in this valley, and they brought in a male golden eagle and dropped them off, and then they brought a female golden eagle and dropped her like 20 miles away, because I guess if you would have dropped them in the same area, they would have fought over that same area. So they dropped them like 20 miles away, and they put trackers on them and stuff, so they knew. So they found each other, and then they had made a nest and basically started breeding, and then they got a camera on the nest. So there was a live feed for a while of, the bald eagles, the golden eagles hatching out here in Pennsylvania in Bald Eagle State Park. It was a pretty cool thing, but
that's pretty cool.
I mean, I think it's still going on as far as I know. I haven't checked it up to it in a while. But cool. We have like an eagle sanctuary back here. It's like a 40-mile long, and it's like 10 miles wide, where they try to keep them in. And like, I mean, I don't know if they're doing a good job of keeping them in, but they sure stock the streams with a lot of fish around here for them to hunt. Like,
I
think they pretty much keep them in by stocking the streams.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They have a lot of catch and release up here, and I think that's why.
They're just like this fat guy. They'll go where the food is.
That like the states do that too, for the fisheries and shit like that. They'll go dump a lot of that stuff in there. All the other, like the trout and stuff, and keep restocking them, from my understanding as well. They'll go farm raise and put them out there in the wild.
Well, these ones are smart. Like, they're starting to go to the fish hatcheries themselves. The fish hatcheries are like 20 miles away. You'll guarantee see either a golden eagle or a bald eagle sitting outside that fish hatchery. And they don't even care. They're swooping down, taking what they want. Like, it's crazy. They're doing really good up here, surviving really well. It's pretty nice.
Go, Nick.
Come on. Look at Nick throwing back the drink.
Nick, and I'm gonna call shots.
Get them shots out. Mark, you're a little behind, buddy. You might want to catch up a little bit.
What up, John?
All right, so that's enough about all those games and stuff. Let's talk about you a little bit, Carl. So introduce yourself. Let everyone know where you're from, and like kind of tell us how you got into loving the reptiles.
Well, born Carl Owens. I was born and raised in Richmond, Indiana. Still currently here, right there on I-70, Indiana-Ohio state line, right smack dab in the middle. As far as the reptiles go, my biggest, most memorable thing as far as, let's go snakes. I remember, I think I was 8 or 9 years old, and I was sitting on a fishing bank, and me and my nephew were there, and my dad was an older gentleman. They had me late in life. So me and my nephew kind of entertained ourselves fishing for little bait fish and selling them to fishermen. Well, out swam this big old black snake. I mean, this thing had to be 6-7 feet long, right in between my legs.
What up, Riven?
My legs were hanging right over the bank in the weeds like a goofball. And my first thought was, I want to touch that. I want to grab it. I want to check it out.
Get that, touch it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, a little backstory. My mom grew up down in Kentucky, and she was chopping the heads off of copperheads and cottonmouths and stuff like that, working the farm field. And she was definitely afraid of snakes, because she's seen people in her family get killed way back when. Yep. Anti-venom was a big thing back then. So, needless to say, I didn't get to have any snakes or any cool reptiles and stuff until I got out on my own. And as far as keeping reptiles, I've been in and out of reptiles for the past 23 probably years.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, I decided that I wanted to get me another snake when things kind of settled down in life. And I happened on this guy, lives just one town over, 20 minutes away. Contacted him about some snakes he was breeding, picked me up a snake. And that's pretty much what started it for us. What was that? About getting close to 3 years ago now.
Hell yeah.
And now we're looking at 58 snakes, including the 7 in the incubator. But, you know, I didn't go into it half-cocked. The whole 20 years I've been wanting to do this, I've been reading, studying, talking to breeders. I buddied up with a couple breeders before I even attempted to pair. And, you know, first questions were, what do I need? How do I do it? You know, what do I look for? What medical issues can come up, you know? Because you're dealing with live animals. Shit gets crazy. Nothing's ever done on your time.
Right.
So about 10 months ago, I started pairing my first set of snakes. I had 3 pairings going. I had a Mystic Het Pied to a Banana Pied, and she was a proven breeder girl and proved out my or made a proven breeder out of my Banana Pied. He was a virgin. So we got 7 eggs or out of that. 8. One of them was a dud. She threw a slug on us. And, I mean, that's pretty much the synopsis there. That rounds everything out. That's where we stand today as far as where I'm at. I got one more gravid right behind me, too. I got a calico pairing that's she was doing flips and tricks. And, you know, I caught her finally last cleaning day. She was swole, man. Looked like she ate a football. So
hell yeah. Swole, news that tail suck kit. And then you're like,
nice tail suck on her. I sent Ken some pictures of her as well.
We'll check on that. You want to talk about that a little bit? Like one of his bigger passion projects is calico, and he's got some nice ones. Let's just blow their minds with this one right now.
Yeah.
Boom. What I think.
Bamboo calico.
Bamboo sugar. And she's one of my more beautiful, kinder on the eyes animals. And I'll be honest with you, I originally got her with not any intention to breed her. I just liked the way she looked.
God damn.
And
nice snake for sure.
Yeah. So I had some kind of superficial plans as my projects kind of progressed in my mind and on notes for her. And I ended up getting an opportunity for a split clutch, and I sent her off, and she's vacationing in Virginia Beach right now. I'm not going to talk a whole lot about what the pairing. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about what the pairing is going to be yet, but
come on,
there's going to be some impressive things coming out of this young lady.
Right on.
Come on. I'm sucking for bamboos too, man. I love.
Yeah, bamboo is slept.
What's this snake here?
So
for sure,
this one
100%
is it's 100% a pastel calico. I believe there
100%.
may be. She's in deep shed here. I believe there may be Orange Dream in her, and potentially Inchy, but we're trying to prove that out.
Come on.
And she is gravid in that picture. There's her that was her pre-ovulation shed right there.
I would say OD's definitely there. Look at the tail. Justin, what do you think about that tail? Does that give you an OD vibe?
I mean, the stretch marks there for sure, but the only problem is, but there's calico in there too. Well, sugar, right? More or less. Same
still they break it up. Like, you know, I was always told orange drink will drag those alien heads together.
You always have drag marks on the tail for sure, but the calico could be doing that as well. But then again, like, it's so dark too. That's where I'm going to say, the OD could definitely be in there.
Yeah, and these are indoor, not natural lighting photos. She does look quite a bit lighter. And here's her locked with the male. I paired with a pastel calico. I'm really shooting the stars for a super calico. I want to be able to produce calico on calico on calico. So
facts. And that one's really dark, Ken. Look at it. Look how dark it is.
Yeah, no.
This is a picture of the male.
Hold on, I want to go back. Yeah, I mean, it is really dark for sure.
Yeah,
it's the one.
Bottom, males on top.
Yeah, on bottom. Yeah.
You could definitely tell. You know. I think you're right, and it's more oranger. It's got more color to it.
And I think if it would have Enchi, I don't think it would be that dark.
No.
Well,
Enchi will lighten it up a little. But you said this is the male?
Yes, this is the male. Funny story on this one. This one was actually given to me. I have a customer that comes and buys rats, and they had a handful of snakes. And the wife decided at a show that she really fell in love with this snake. And this was, as an adult, it's been in a tub its whole life, and it did not adjust to an enclosure for them. No matter what, they tried for like 6 months to get it to eat. They brought it over for me. The night that they dropped it off after they left, it ate a rat for me in my rack. So
nice.
Yeah. Now I have promised a hatchling to them for giving me this snake. So I'm excited that she's finally grabbing.
Let's
right
go.
on. That just is that the male or that's both of them?
That's both of them.
Yeah, that's locked up.
Picture. That's another picture of the male. And that
right
is
on.
actually the original, the my rat customer that gave them to me. That's their photo.
Well, actually, I'll leave it like
right
that.
on.
That's clean. That's clean. A lot.
All right, back to the comments.
You got some nice
You
calico.
seen little sis walk in? What's up,
I've
Casey?
got a couple others, but they're kind of unassuming. Will you grab Crowley out?
Yeah.
I've got a super low expression calico. Well, it was sold as sugar, but I think they're the same thing. Until there's genetic testing, you won't be able to tell me different, I don't think. But he is a blackhead sugar.
What up, Vladka?
And you have to have blackhead.
Yeah. I said earlier, like blackhead's the new GHI because you got to have it.
Yeah, and he's got a nice little ringer. He cooperates with me. Right there.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's deeper on this side. So
It's pretty cool looking. Could definitely see it has calico. I wouldn't call that a low expression. Look at calico and hypo. There's your low expression calico because you can't even
compared
see
to
it.
the other two girls,
You got blackhead in there that's fighting it as well. You got other genes that are doing their take in there, you know.
Blackhead's definitely a strong gene, but like I said, compared to my other two, he is very low expression.
Right.
Right.
It's still a nice looking snake. I think you're gonna hit some good shit off of that, you know.
Yeah. Well, I've got a pairing picked out for him. I've got a pastel orange dream banana female. She's pretty big. Let me pull her out. I'm going to pair them this coming season.
Okay. Got some ODs over there. I'm liking it. I'm an OD fan.
So this is my girl Ruby.
Ruby. What up, Ruby?
And she was quite the sassy girl when I first got her, but she's a big lover now. Come on, girl. Stretch out. There we go. Come on. But I think she's going to look nice with blackhead and calico.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Definitely will.
And she's sitting right around 2,700 grams. I mean, she's not a
What did you
small
say
food.
that was?
This is a pastel orange dream banana.
Man, what's bringing in them whites?
That's what I was kind of wondering.
This bright ass light I got above me is not
Got
helping.
a white belly on it for sure.
Yes, it's ghost white belly.
But look how the alien head's halfway up there white. That thing almost looks calico. You know what I mean? Like none of the other pattern does, but the alien head's how they wrap. Well, no, all right, I see it now. Okay, it's pixelation. It looks like Enchi. That's what Enchi does.
Yeah,
I'd say could that be Enchi that's in there? That's pretty. But
Yeah,
no, because
that one has it.
if Enchi had it in there though, Ken, there would be no spots damn near. You know.
Yeah, she is littered with spots. She's not our most spotted banana, but she's got them for sure. And
I like it too. You're tackling like the codoms and whatnot, and really coming up with those cool combinations, which is really nice.
Well, they're like I said, I'm really just getting started.
Right.
And these are going to be backbones to future projects with recessives. Now, I do have some recessive projects going. I've got a GHI ghost and a pied het ghost. I want to shoot for that, and I actually want to introduce VPI Xanthic into that. I know it's there's some back and forth which Xanthic makes a true ghost, but I'm going to stick with the VPI myself.
Okay. VPI's a good line. I like it.
When you're looking at Xanthic, go ahead, Justin.
No. I was going to say that VPI's a good line. I got it. It's, I definitely won't hate on it. I'm not a big fan of TSK. I will say that. But MJ and
I do have
VPI
one.
are my top two on my list. I'd be like, all right, come on,
Yeah, I do have one Posset TSK pied, and she's a visual hypo. I'm actually going to send some shed tests off, and I've got a deal worked out. Maybe do a little trading with something that I'm going to use. If she does prove out to be het TSK, I got her because she was het pied or potentially het pied.
Get some of that calico in that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That should be looking nice.
With any line of Xanthic, it's the line of Xanthic you get, because I've seen some very nice VPI and I've seen some very nice MJ. Like, the TSK black Xanthic line, I've seen some nice one of them, but they're more darker. The nicer ones of them are darker. They're not the white, grayish look. I don't know. I'm stuck on MJ right now. Next month I might be back to VPI. You never know. I changed my mind like I change underwear. Get it? We love show and tell. Get her.
Yeah, she's one of my chunky girls.
Chunky monkey.
Short but mighty.
Look at my Chooch. What up, Chooch? See you in there too, Ledka.
Watch out for him, girl. And she's got a nice paradox spot on her too, which is wild. Let me bring that around for you.
Come on. Oh, hell yeah.
I love a paradox on the GHI, and I think it's cool how they fairly commonly come out in them. But
that's nice.
One of my favorite.
Hypo GHIs look good, bro.
Yeah.
They look good.
Well, I'm going to put this into pied.
Come on.
Third Coast said he'll show you some calicos like yours, but a little better.
Roll Tide. We can do some swapping, or I'll buy some nice stuff and throw into mine. Hell, it's all love.
It's all love, right?
Come on.
So I'm going to pull out that pied het ghost. I do want to show him off because he's got an awesome expression. He is relatively low white, but he's got some nice spots on him.
Okay.
Or sorry, high white. I misspoke. I was thinking low pattern. But check out the spots on this guy.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
And like I said, he's just normal het ghost. And
that is fucking cool.
Yeah.
Pretty neat.
But he's one of my stunners. He is a proven breeder, so he should be able to know what the drill is.
Kurt said that snake is horrible looking. I'll send you my hub info. Now that's actually pretty cool. All those little spots and stuff.
Yeah, throw me that VPI.
Now, would that be considered like paradoxing, though, Ken? What would you think? Would that be considered paradoxing? Or?
Yeah, I'd say that's a small paradox. I mean, you don't. I mean, I had pied has a dot on it, and I called it a paradox, and it only had one. It didn't have multiple, so that's
Right,
pretty
that's
weird. It had multiple.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one.
I had
I've
two
seen
pies
other
with one dot.
combos dot up like that, but and here is my VPI, and he is Het Clown.
Oh hell yeah!
Nice.
He got him a nice little head stamp if he'll. Yeah.
Come on.
And he is throwing sperm, so he's ready to rock.
He's like, yeah, he's
Got some
cocked.
nice
He's ready to
brushing.
rock.
I like his back pattern there. It's like stars and smeared splatters, like paint splatters.
All right. Neat.
Yeah.
Neato. Cool.
So, you guys want to check out the hatchlings?
Yeah, let's bring them out.
I haven't checked on them yet today. I do not think they're to the left on the bottom shelf. I do not think they've shed out yet, so they're a little muted, but man, the amount of orange that's in these things is mind-blowing.
That there is the link to my Printify. If anyone's interested in getting some LMK and RWO merch, there is a couple white feather things on there too as well. I was doing for Bow. I just haven't pulled them down yet. But check it out. Buy a shirt.
So of course this is theoretical ID until they shed out, but I believe this one is just a mystic.
Mystic banana?
Yeah.
All right.
You see
that ain't just ain't mystic.
Yeah, just the oranges in there is what makes me think mystic banana. I suppose I should tell you the pairing to this. It's a mystic het pied to a banana pied. And I've not sexed
All right,
anything
so we're looking
yet.
for mystic and banana. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So we've got another banana mystic.
See, the floating alien heads, and you said the coloration of orange, that's what's leading me to think mystics in it. Because banana typically don't float the alien heads.
Yeah, man, I got a hell of a glare.
Could you turn that light off? Just the one? Yeah, they're right there. Right there is perfect. You can see it.
Oh.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, if you hold it close, you can see it pretty good. Yeah. I've got an orange spot. That's decent.
So those are the two mystics. And then this is the only banana. It's got some awesome oranges in it.
Oh.
And look at that lavender.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe those other two are just banana, and that's banana mystic. That thing's crazy.
Well, that has the alien heads of mystic. That's what told me about it. And this guy's a little feisty. He just tried to bite me. So, and out of the egg, this one tried to bite the wife. But he's got almost like a, I don't know, kind of a bladey looking pattern. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yep. Stretch alien heads. Yep.
Yeah. I really like that. And then this one
Banana
right
power.
here, if it's a female, is probably going to replace the mother. I believe this to be a mystic pied.
I'd say you're correct.
Yeah, the purples in it is what tells me that. And it's relatively low pattern, which there's a little pattern there on the
Mystics usually are.
Yeah, mystics usually are. And then
Pause on that one, Nick.
I'm going to ask your opinion on these two. Now, granted, they are in shed, but I believe these are mystic pied. You can see the purple hue in there. and there's nothing on the saddle. So
I wouldn't doubt that being Banana Mystic.
Yeah, Banana Mystic pied. Because I think it's going to, after it sheds, I think it's going to blush out them sides right there on the patterning, right in there.
Right.
And that's usually one of the indicators that Mystic is there.
That don't look like a banana pied, so that's why I would say, I mean, because I can't see it real well, you know, and I can see it good enough, but they just don't look like banana pieds. And so I would definitely say they're Mystic.
I believe this is another Mystic, Banana Mystic, and you can see this one's got the purple
orange,
right in there, and they've got really kind of a purpley head too. And you can see the eyes are ghost gray. They're going to shed any day now.
Yep.
And then
I would agree.
Here's the breeder's pick, not because of genetics, but look at all that pattern on this pied. Whoa.
Man, that's nice looking.
Yeah. And he's got, or she, I'm assuming he, because it's a banana. Tons of orange, super vibrant, and then very, very purple, lavender. So,
and I don't work much with bananas, so I'm not sure, but man, they just give a vibe more. I think you have something else in that clutch that you're not seeing. And in the
it's
parents.
Possible. I was told that they thought there was maybe cinnamon in the pied, the male pied, banana pied, but I just didn't see it at all. He's speckled up, and he's not. I mean, there's no brown hues, nothing. Like it just looks like banana pied to me. And I've got two in the house, and they both look the same. So.
Well, cinnamon, I'll say, like that one that had no pattern on it.
Yeah,
cinnamon will do that. So
yeah, it'll take on a pattern.
So that to me could be a good possibility, and that would answer actually some of the some of the questions and some of those for sure.
I'll pull the dad out.
The oranging. That would explain the oranging around the saddles of the alien heads.
Yep.
It could.
Come on now.
So
I'm trying to pull up Morph Market to see what the combos look like, but
you have to go to sold. So here's Dad, and he is incredibly low white. That's all the white he's got on him, really, and a little splashing on his belly.
But see how there's no outlining on all that of the bigger pattern, which makes me believe there could be cinnamon in there.
Yeah,
like how is that like up on the belly like that and everything. That could be why. Yeah, look at that head.
Nose.
Little pig nose. Yeah.
Yeah, but cinnamon's one that I've not really played with enough to know myself. I just didn't assume because he looks, and I know pied distort patterning anyway, but he looks like my normal banana, pretty much.
Yeah, I think you could definitely be that definitely could be what it is cinnamon in there for sure.
Okay.
I would look up more cinnamon banana pictures and get more of a kind of idea, but my opinion, since you said that definitely makes more sense to me. Okay. And I love cinnamon. Like Nick says, I got cinnamon. I love it. You know, actually, one of my favorites is a cinnamon pinstripe pied. It's one of my favorites. It's a simple gene, but it looks amazing, and it's something that just looks good on the table, and it's cheap. It'll sell. You know,
well, that's one of the reasons I went with that pairing, just because I knew the likelihood of me getting a banana pied was fairly good, and they'll sell like hotcakes.
Yep,
they just will. You know, in the pet market, you want pies, you want bananas, you want bells, you want something flashy, white, light colored, bright. You know, and the general person's not going to spend, $1,000 on a snake. They're going to spend $250, $275, $300. You know.
Yep.
And throw a couple of jeans in a pied, and you got that. That fits the bill.
I've met people that focus basically and do a shit ton of bells because they go to shows and That's what they sell out on every time.
Yeah.
You can't blame
there's
somebody.
not even a banana cinnamon Phantom Pied on North Market.
No.
It seems like anything that I'm working with, you got to look at the sold stuff. So,
I was on sold and worldwide, so there's none out there on North Market. Yep.
We got to go to the World of Ball Pythons, or God forbid.
It's hard to find some of these combos.
Right.
Like I just did a what was it? The female was Hidden Gene Wilma chocolate, which is an elite combo. So one of each is in each egg, or one or the other, and then special pen to Spot Nose, Enchi Hypo, Het DG Clown, and some of the snakes that came out of there just don't look like anything out there. But if you type in that clutch into North Market Calculator, there's like maybe 2 or 3 of them that's been made before.
Yeah, but there's cinnamon bananas on there.
It can be hard.
There's cinnamon bananas on there.
Yeah, but no Phantom.
Yeah, well,
no cinnamon Phantom bananas.
Phantom and Mystic's about the same thing, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they are. They're. I mean, it's just like a line thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they test
Coral
the same.
Glow versus banana, same thing, different line.
Mm-hmm.
You get people arguing that they're different.
Well, you can arguably say, in my mind at least, that some is a better expression than others. It's like Calico and Sugar, same thing. Some is said to look better than others.
Yeah.
I mean, well, for years they said Butter and Lesser were different, but now we know they said it was the same. Now we know it's different.
Different. Yep.
Now they're different. Yeah.
None of this. I don't care how long you've been in the game. None of it. It's all guesswork. You know what I mean? It's all guesswork until
100%.
Until they genetically prove it. It's all guesswork.
100%.
But I'm still on the learning end of things, which I don't think you should be in this game if you ever quit learning.
Yeah, I'm saying we're all learning every day. We
100%.
ain't ever gonna stop learning. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure.
There's a lot of that going on. There's a lot of the marketing schemes going on. Like there's testing like for 5 lines of Red Stripe now, because when Canova came out with Red Stripe, people marketed different genes as Red Stripe so they could sell it. Like, it's kind of.
Yeah, I saw that too, Kurt. Raven,
it is what it is, but
being genetically proven.
Yeah, Raven and Chocolate are the same.
Yeah, I know some people that'd be upset.
That don't surprise me though.
Yeah,
if you look at the combos, they look the same, so that don't surprise me. Now, I thought Wookiee and Chocolate was going to be the same, but that's different.
It's different. Yep,
it's close enough to say that it looks the same.
Yeah. So
Raven and Chocolate are the same. Damn it, man.
Yeah, you want.
I'm gonna pull one out of the quarantine rack to show you guys.
Yeah, at first, Nick, they was the same. You're absolutely right, and I went by what they said.
She really won't let go.
And now it's different. So, yep, it's different.
Yeah, made it fast though.
He was a chooch, Nick. That's what happened. He was a chooch.
I was a chooch for about a couple months, but I lost.
Then figured it out. He lost the
I figured it out.
He quit eating the
I gained more choochiness.
Do you guys like Orange Ghost?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love Orange Ghost.
Love it.
Okay, so
love it.
I'm gonna show you one of my other pet projects. I'm rubbing in some hand sanitizer. So this guy, Pastel OG.
Nice.
I just picked him up, a month and a half ago.
Come on.
So I've got some clown head OGs, pastel clown head OG, and
Smart.
I'm also going to work this into a few other of my projects.
Come on.
So this. You see me screaming in chat, OG everything. This is what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, look at the hue on it and everything. Like the pattern it's throwing for it. That's nice.
Yeah. Come on, guy.
I got my favorite orange ghost as my picture on the screensaver. I'll show you here in a minute.
And then he's got the nice blanched out head that I like.
Oh, that's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I do have a bit of hypo. I got orange ghost.
Oh, you can't see it, Dan.
I've got trick banana, plenty of yellow belly, plenty of stuff to build clown projects, super pastel mahogany yellow belly, het clown that I got from Matt.
Glad to have you around.
Yeah. Can't do it. My hand won't. Come on.
I've even got a African import dinker over there.
Hell yeah.
See, dinkers, I like dinkers, but I just don't have enough room for them. I mean, I look at Outback every once in a while, and I know sooner or later there's going to be one that just makes me go, yes,
yeah.
I'm getting
this was kind of a gift with purchase. I went after a rack that I wanted, and I bought that, and the guy told me, hey, you got to take a snake with it.
All right.
So I got her. I can see a lot of granite looking stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see a lot of granity looking stuff to her side patterns. She's got kind of a blade or web kind of a pattern going on to her back.
Mm. So I've been told the granity looking stuff is more likely to prove to be a gene than not, or than any others.
So look at that belly.
Oh yeah, look at the zipper belly on that thing.
Yeah, but
zipped up.
Now she's got
look
the
at
nice
that green.
Yeah, she's got an awesome color to her. Look at the tail, how it separates like a fire. The two black lines down the side of the tail. And then
look at that pattern break up there. That's pretty wicked.
Yeah. She's got some nice
weird color.
Stuff. And then the nice
side gut
flaming on her belly. And the granity sides. Let me show her other side. She may bite me. She's a little cantankerous sometimes.
She's head asshole. Don't worry about it.
Wicked.
Yeah, she's tasted that asshole before. But,
ew, kinky.
Pause. And she got a little.
Look how dark that
look like Gregory House. If you've ever watched House, if you barely look at it, that head stamp looks like House. But there is a face there looking at you. It's kind of cool.
I see it.
Yeah.
Come on.
What up, Eric?
Yeah. So it's got a real nice, like an amber green color to her. And it's got the yellow on the belly. I mean, I'm going to run a full panel on her just because. I just want to see.
Might as well. It saves some breeding.
Yeah. But she's almost ready to go, man. She's knocking on the door.
She looks pretty good.
I think last weight she was 13 something. I typically don't like pairing until 16. They can go before that, but I like them to have a little more meat, a few more
strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
Come on. Yep. Different strokes for different folks. For sure.
Yeah.
Well, being a smaller operation, I can only work with so many of them, so it's a lot easier for me to get them up there to weight where I'd rather work with them. So
right.
Correct.
Absolutely. Yeah. Understand that. Well, we got about 5 minutes left. We're gonna play some sponsor commercials, and when we get back, we're gonna start wrapping this up. But here's the Vision commercial.
Vision Products has developed the slotted stainless steel Versa Rack, the best rack at the best price. The slotted stainless steel Versa Rack allows you to place multiple overhead light and heat sources above your breeding tubs. Couple this with optional Vision heat cables to also provide an underbelly heat source.
Each pin of the rack design making it modular, affordable, and easy to assemble. This design avoids expensive welding, yet maintains rigid strength and durability. Countless hours of design and prototyping led to the perfect end plate design to make the rack strong, easy to assemble, and keep manufacturing and shipping costs low.
Shout out to Vision. You guys rock. Here's a word from our other sponsors.
Come on.
That's what's up. We appreciate all the sponsors. Go check out RGI's latest video. Lots of changes going on. New jeans being released. You know, you guys are constantly evolving this tool for us. Appreciate it for sure. 100%.
Facts. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. They got ratings on jeans and stuff, which is actually pretty dope. I'm loving it. I'm actually loving it.
Right on. All right, so we got about 2 minutes left. Carl, anything you want to say? Anyone you want to shout out? Like people who helped you out, people who mentored you. Now would be the time to do it.
Yeah, well, my buddy over in Centerville, just a town over, he's kind of the guy that gave me the leg up. He doesn't do the whole YouTube stuff, so I'll just leave him, you know. Now there's a girl named Crystal, lives down in southern Indiana. I've actually got 16 of her snakes she got out of breeding.
Nice.
And I bought her out, and she's been a big help, as a wealth of knowledge, you know. And there's been several other breeders along the way. Matt KMB, he's awesome. Like he's been over backwards to help me out in different areas and give me knowledge.
Right on.
So I'll never not shout him out. And then there's, you know, the group that you're in on Instagram with us, the group chat. There's a lot of knowledge thrown around in there, you know.
Sure is.
There's you know, a good solid group of people there that are supportive over everybody, and you know, always it seems like you can never go into that group with a problem and not come out with some sort of a solution, you know. So
right on. Yeah,
that's one of the things that I'm thankful for. Networking.
Definitely. Networking is a big one. Like a lot of people, some people get scared doing it, and it's like, do it, you know. Like I always tell people, anything in that chat, there's no dumb question. There never is. Like ask anything. We're gonna answer it. You know, we're gonna love it. You know, to us, that makes me feel good. You know, always answering a question I can't answer, more or less. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, man, if you ever get to a point where you stop learning, it's time for you to get out. It's time for you to take a break, put that shit on pause, because you're working with one of the most unpredictable things, a live animal. Something's always going to be there different. There's still stuff we don't know. There's still stuff we're learning every day, you know, from a genetic standpoint or a health or a care or a husbandry standpoint. I mean, as long as you're actively engaging with your animals and continue to learn every day, I think you're moving in the right direction. and keep an open mind.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of people, and it's easy for me to say because I'm relatively new to the breeding world and the whole 9 yards. But there's a lot of people that are closed-minded, and they think their way is the only way to do things. Sorry, but it's not. There's always somebody bigger and better than you. Always. 100%.
Always. Yep. Hey, he can't help it. He has a tiny head. Leave him alone. He didn't choose his tiny head.
Yeah, I didn't choose his tiny head.
He said his mother thanked him.
All right, Justin. His mother
tell everybody,
right
speed
on.
humps in the road. Keep on pushing. Don't let them stop you. The day you let them stop you and drag you down, the day you're going to drag down. So keep on pushing and keep your head up and keep growing. And Chats, thank you guys for hopping out. Carl, definitely good to meet you, man, and definitely get to know you more personally and get to see that collection. That's some really cool shit. I want to see you working down the road and see what you come out, more or less, what you come out in the future with it, you know?
And there's a couple little hidden gems that I didn't pull out, too, so.
Come on.
You might,
that's the way to do it.
Now you gotta have your little secrets.
Yeah, you can't let everything out the basket.
Show, you know.
Come on.
You can't just whip out your boobies and shake them. You know, you gotta hide a little something. You gotta leave it for the imagination.
Never
But absolutely, man. I want to see what you think.
Heck yeah. For sure. Carl, it's been a pleasure. Best part of this show is people, getting to know the people. Say it every week. It's just, you know, every time I meet someone and get to start talking to them, it's like a new friendship is formed. And like, I ain't stopping. Like, I enjoy this. This is awesome. Like, I love this community. The RWO is expanding and doing more things, and because of you guys, like the more you guys watch, the more you guys show support, you give us that love, we're going to give you love back. And Carl, I do think these are meant for you, so I'm just going to put that up there.
Hey, my bartender's going to give me a refill.
Look at that.
Did you see him spelling stuff in the chat? He
will too.
I love Nick. He's a good dude for sure.
Dude, he's
happy to have him on the RWO.
He's a real one. I've talked to him several times off and away from social media in chats and stuff, and he's a real one. I like him.
Oh yeah,
sure is.
So,
yeah, he definitely is.
Sure is.
I mean, I like him so much that I was like, hell yeah, I'm first show I'm on. I'm gonna put it on.
Come on.
But, I'll tell you what, though, awesome. I am looking forward to getting one of Sammy's shirt because, like I said before, I do look good in pink. So
we'll have to hook that up for sure.
Yeah, I need to talk to Sammy anyway. We need to talk calico.
Come on.
Yeah, Sammy's got a lot of calico. You got to hit him up and talk calico for sure. 100%. But shout out to USARK. Make sure you support. Get your T-shirt, your subscription today. They fight for our rights. You know, when we can't, you know, they're there in the courts, stopping these bills. These local municipalities trying to get, you know, these things thrown out. Like, support them. Like, they're keeping this going for us. So it's something I believe in. I think it's something the community, everybody should believe in. So, you know, support the ARCs, both of them. Don't forget about USARK Florida. Shout out to the sponsors. Appreciate you. Once again, Carl was great. Chat, you all fucking rule. And remember, like, you know, chase them dreams, because, you know, a dream that's not worth chasing isn't a dream. And, you know, when you start chasing that dream, shoot for the moon. Like, take it all the way, because even if you miss the moon, you'll wind up in the stars. That's not a bad place.
Right.
Till next week, Thursday RWO show on Vance's channel, and then Vance is kicking it off Saturday at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard with the Thunderdome, and then we got Serpents. And what is that? 8 Eastern Standard, 8 with Serpents, and then we can't forget about the Cut Up Boys that are on Sunday nights at 8 o'clock. Star WO umbrella keeps growing.
I would say the cut up boys are gonna
I
cut
like
up.
that. I like talk shit.
Yeah, that's the talk shit show. So,
Yep.
like, if you want to
That's the
talk
fuck
shit,
your
if you
feelings.
got
Nope.
any stories, if you got any stories or anything that you would like to get out there, hit Kurt up, tell him about it. He'll get you on the show. Like, you know, just we like funniness on our show. Things that are funny, things they can laugh about. They try to stay away from the drama, believe it or not.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah, so if anyone out there has got a funny story, hit Kurt up or Ryan from Little Phoenix. They'll
And if
for
you're
sure.
sensitive, don't show up. I promise you. If you're sensitive,
No.
don't show up. It literally
FIF?
fuck your feelings.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at their logo, it's literally saying "fuck your feelings."
that's right.
Come on. No, it's a good time.
We
Come
get
on
it.
over. Check it out.
Anyone-
It's a good time.
For sure.
Hell yeah.
Anyone else got
Good.
anything to say? We good? We good?
Good
All right. Till Thursday night, 9 o'clock on Vance's channel. Peace.
Be there or be square.